Found an old box in the attic, covered up in years of dust. Inside were faded photographs and memories I still trust. There we were beside the river, laughing underneath July skies, young enough to think forever was something time could never hide. Old pictures and back roads take me where my heart still goes, to summer nights and small town lights, and stories only memory knows. The years may keep on rolling by, but some moments never grow old. Old pictures and back roads still lead me home. I can hear the screen door closing and the radio playing low, the scent of rain on dusty gravel from a lifetime ago. Old pictures and back roads carry pieces of my soul. Every turn and every photograph brings back what time can't hold. Though yesterday is far away, its echoes still unfold. Old pictures and back roads never let me go. Some memories fade like autumn leaves, drifting softly in the wind, but the best ones stay forever, like old friends checking in. Old pictures and back roads still shine beneath the years, with every smile and every mile. They bring me back right here. And if I had one more chance, I'd walk those roads once more, through old pictures and back roads, to the days I loved before. Yeah, old pictures and back roads, that's where the good memories live. I drove past the old county fairgrounds, where the Ferris wheel used to shine. The paint is fading from the fences, but the memories still look fine. There's an empty field by the river, where we used to spend our days. And somehow when the wind starts blowing, it feels like nothing's changed. That's where the summer stays, frozen somewhere in my mind, in the laughter by the water, and the sunsets left behind. Though the years keep moving forward, some moments never fade. I still find them waiting for me, where the summer stays. The old diner by the highway still serves coffee just the same. Hearing that screen door open brings back familiar names. That's where the summer stays, in a photograph's worn frame, in the songs we sang together, and the dreams we used to chase. Life may carry us in different directions, but my heart knows the way back to those golden afternoons, where the summer stays. Sometimes I close my eyes and listen to echoes drifting through the years, and I can almost hear those voices, like they're still standing here. That's where the summer stays, under skies of endless blue, where time moved just a little slower, and every promise felt true. If memories have a hometown, I know exactly where they'll stay, forever shining in the distance, where the summer stays. Yeah, where the summer stays. The good old days still live on. The sun peeks over the hillside, casting gold across the land. Coffee warming on the table. Another day begins again. There's an old truck by the mailbox, a gravel road I've always known. Every mile tells a story, every turn still feels like home. Give me one more simple day, one more sunset on the way, one more chance to watch the sky turn its curve before the night. I don't need a life of fame or a fortune with my name. Give me one more simple day, and I'll be grateful all the same. The afternoon rolls by easy, like a song I've heard before. A gentle wind across the meadow, moving softly through the corn. Give me one more simple day, one more reason just to stay, one more laugh, one more smile, one more quiet country mile. The older that I grow, I find the sweetest things are hard to buy. Give me one more simple day, and I'll be doing just fine. Life keeps telling us to hurry, always chasing something new. But the best moments I've ever known came from slowing down the view. Give me one more simple day, a front porch and some time to waste, the evening stars above the trees, and the cool touch of the breeze. If tomorrow comes the same, I'd never ask for life to change. Give me one more simple day, and I'll call myself blessed. Yeah, one more simple day, that's all I've ever really needed. There's a gravel road beyond the highway, leading through the fields I know. Every mile feels like a memory, calling me back home. mailbox still leans a little sideways. The old oak still shades the yard, and every corner of that homestead still carries a piece of my heart. Back to where my name was first called, where my story first began, where Mama kissed my scraped up knees, and Daddy taught me how to stand. The world can take me anywhere, but when all is said and done, I find myself returning back to where my name was first called. I can still hear laughter from the kitchen, floating through an open screen door. The smell of supper on a Sunday brings those days back once more. Back to where my name was first called, where love never kept score, where every lesson came with patience, and every hug meant more. Though the years have moved us onward, and childhood days are gone, the roots they planted in my soul still keep holding on. I've stood beneath bright city skylines and walked roads far from home, but nothing feels as real as family in the place where I belong. Back to where my name was first called, where the porch light still shines bright, where every photograph tells a story of love that stood the test of time. And if one day my journey ends, there's only one place I'd want to rest beside the memories, back where my name was first called. Yeah, back where my name was first called. That's where my heart still lives. behind the river, past the fields and weathered barns, where the morning greets the daylight, and the world still feels calm. An old porch swing keeps on rocking to the rhythm of the breeze. No busy streets, no loud distractions, just the whisper of the trees, where time moves slow and worries let go. The sun takes its time crossing the sky, and nobody asks why. A simple life, a gentle road, a place my heart has always known, where time moves slow and peace feels like home. The afternoon drifts like a lazy river through another easy day. The coffee's warm, the air is easy, and every trouble fades away, where time moves slow and the seasons softly change. The stars come out above the pines, just like they've always done. No need for more, no need to roam. Everything I need is close, where time moves slow and peace feels like home. I spent years trying to outrun time, thinking life was somewhere else. Then I found the sweetest moments were the ones I never rushed, where time moves slow and gratitude grows. A sunset falling on the fields, a feeling deep and real. If tomorrow looks the same as today, I wouldn't change a thing, I know. I'd stay right here forever, where time moves slow. Yeah, where time moves slow, that's where my soul can breathe. Morning breaks across the valley, coffee brewing on the stove, sunlight dancing through the curtains, slowly waking up my soul. resting by the doorway. A gentle breeze through the screen. I've learned life don't need much changing to become everything you need. I found home in the simple things, in the songs the morning sings, in the quiet and the slow, in the love I've come to know. No diamond shining on my hand, just steady ground beneath where I stand. I found home in the simple things, and all the peace they bring. Afternoons roll like a river, no reason left to chase the wind. Just a front porch and old memories, and a thankful heart within. I found home in the simple things, in the changing of the seasons, in the laughter of old friends, in the joy that never ends. No crowded roads, no restless dreams, just life unfolding naturally. I found home in the simple things, and they're enough for me. Used to think I needed somewhere else, a bigger world, a brighter light, but everything I've ever wanted was waiting here the whole damn time. I found home in the simple things, watching evening shadows fall, with the stars above the pines, and no regrets at all. If tomorrow comes the same again, I'll greet it gratefully, 'cause I found home in the simple things, and that's where I'll always be. Yeah, I found home in the simple things, and that's all I'll ever need. The sunrise spills across the farmland like it has 1,000 times before. Coffee's waiting in the kitchen, and a cool breeze slips through the door. The old barn leans a little farther. The fence could use a little paint, but everything still works just fine. And somehow that's enough these days. Take it easy, friend. The world can wait a while. Sit down here beside me and stay a little while. The road ain't going anywhere. The sky will still be blue. Take it easy, friend. Life's not asking much from you. There's a tractor moving slowly across a field of summer green. No one seems to be in a hurry. That's the way it's always been. Take it easy, friend. Let the worries drift away like clouds above the hillside at the ending of the day. The best things often happen when you stop and let them through. Take it easy, friend, and let life come to you. I used to run toward tomorrow, thinking peace was somewhere else. Now I find it in the quiet and the simple things themselves. Take it easy, friend. Watch the sunset paint the sky. Listen to the evening crickets as another day goes by. No need to chase perfection or prove what you can do. Take it easy, friend, and let your heart stay true. Yeah, take it easy, friend. A simple road is worth the ride. Evening settles on the back porch, golden shadows on the ground. You sit beside me with a smile, and somehow that's enough, somehow. We've shared the miles and changing seasons, the highs and lows along the way. And every year that passes by gives me one more reason to stay. In the quiet between us, there's a story still being told, not with grand words or promises, but with a love that never grows old. The world can turn around us like rivers running to the sea, but in the quiet between us, you're still everything to me. We don't fill every silence, we don't need to say a thing. There's comfort in the simple knowing of what tomorrow brings. In the quiet between us, there's a peace I've never known, like a porch light in the darkness, always guiding me back home. The years may leave their footprints, but they can't change what I see. In the quiet between us, you're still everything to me. I've learned love isn't thunder or fireworks in the sky. It's choosing one another day after day, year after year for life. In the quiet between us, every moment feels sincere. Every laugh, every memory only grows more precious with the years. If I had one wish for the future, it's as simple as can be, to spend forever in the quiet, with you right here beside me. Yeah, in the quiet between us, I found where my heart belongs. The smell of supper filled the kitchen as the evening settled low. Mama called us from the backyard before the daylight had to go. Daddy sat down at the head chair with tired hands from a working week, and somehow every little problem felt smaller when we'd all meet around those Sunday table memories. We shared more than bread and time. We shared stories, hopes, and laughter, the things money couldn't buy. Now whenever life gets heavy, my heart still travels back to those Sunday table memories and the love we always had. The Cousins filled the room with laughter. Grandma smiled from down the hall. Nobody knew those simple moments would become the greatest gift of all. Around those Sunday table memories, every chair had its place. Every voice became a melody. Every smile left a trace. Though the years keep moving onward, and some faces live in photographs, those Sunday table memories still make me smile and laugh. Life has taken us in different directions, across counties, towns, and states, but the roots of who we are today were planted around those plates, around those Sunday table memories. Love was served with every meal, not in grand or fancy ways, but in ways that felt so real. And if I could relive one chapter before the years moved past, I'd sit right there with my family and make those moments last. Yeah, those Sunday table memories still feel like home to me.
The morning drifts across the valley, soft as a whisper through the trees. A coffee cup beside the window, and a cool September breeze. The town is slowly coming alive, but there's no hurry in my soul. I watch the light climb up the hillside as another day unfolds. One more cup and the sunrise, one more moment just to stay, watching golden colors dancing as the night slips away. No place I'd rather be right now, no better way to start. One more cup and the sunrise, and a peaceful state of heart. The old clock ticks without a worry. The porch swing sways in time. The birds compose their morning chorus, like a song that's always mine. One more cup and the sunrise. One more chance to breathe it in. The smell of coffee in the kitchen, and sunlight on my skin. The world can wait a little longer. There's beauty in the pause. One more cup and the sunrise. That's enough, because life moves fast beyond the highway. Everyone is chasing something new, but the sweetest hours I've ever known are these quiet ones breaking through. One more cup and the sunrise. One more day to be grateful for. The open sky, the winding back roads, and the old screen door. If happiness has a picture frame, I know exactly what I'd draw. One more cup and the sunrise, and the simple life I love. Yeah, one more cup and the sunrise. That's where the best days begin. Sunlight slips across the window, painting gold on worn-out floors. The kettle sings a familiar melody, like it's sung 1,000 times before. A fresh cup warm in both my hands, steam dancing in the morning air. side can take its time. I've got nowhere but right here. This first cup of the morning makes the whole world slow down. The birds are singing in the distance, and peace is all around. No rush to chase tomorrow, no need to leave too soon. Just this first cup of the morning and a quiet country tune. The old porch creaks beneath my boots as the day begins to wake, watching sunlight touch the hillside and the shadows drift away. This first cup of the morning feels like an old best friend, a simple kind of comfort that never seems to end. The road ahead can wait a while, there's nothing left to prove. Just this first cup of the morning and the sky turned blue. Some folks live their lives in fast lanes, always running toward the next thing. But I found happiness is quieter in the little moments mornings bring. This first cup of the morning and the breeze through the pine trees, the smell of coffee in the kitchen, and the world at perfect ease. If every day could start this way, I'd never ask for more. Just this first cup of the morning and a sunrise at my door. Yeah, this first cup of the morning makes me grateful for it all. Rooster calls across the valley, morning paints the fields in gold. Coffee cup beside the window, another story to unfold. Old fence lines and gravel back roads, tall green grass beneath the breeze. I found more in simple moments than in chasing bigger dreams. These slow days and open skies keep my heart alive. No rush to be somebody else, no need to compromise. A little sunshine, a little little peace of mind. These slow days and open skies are all I need in life. Neighbors wave from passing pickups, children laugh along the creek. The richest things I've ever known are the ones money can't keep. These slow days and open skies keep my spirit light, watching shadows cross the hillside as day turns into night. A little kindness, a little grace, a little time to breathe. These slow days and open skies mean everything to me. I've walked roads that promise fortune, I've seen cities shining bright, but none of them could ever match this quiet country life. These slow days and open skies still make me smile. A front porch chair, a setting sun, make every mile worthwhile. If tomorrow looks the same, I'd gladly let it be. These slow days and open skies feel like freedom to me. Yes, slow days and open skies, that's where my soul finds peace.
We've seen the seasons come and go, watched the years roll down the line. A few more wrinkles, a little gray, but your hand still fits in mine. We've traded dreams and late night talks, built a life from day to day. And through every twist this road has taken, you never walked away. You're still my favorite place at the end of every day. Not a house, not a town, but the smile upon your face. The world keeps changing all around, but one thing stays the same. You're still my favorite place, and my heart still knows your name. No fireworks lighting up the sky, no grand words left to say, just coffee cups and quiet mornings, and love that chose to stay. You're still my favorite place. When the daylight fades away, in the silence of the evening, I find peace in your embrace. The years may leave their marks on us, but they can't erase that you're still my favorite place. We don't need perfect pictures or stories made for magazines. What we have is something stronger, built between the ordinary things. You're still my favorite place. After all this passing time, every road keeps leading back to your heart next to mine. If I had the chance to live again, I'd choose the very same, 'cause you're still my favorite place, and you'll always be that way. Yeah, you're still my favorite place, and I thank the stars each day. Morning rolls across the fields, golden light on weathered wood, coffee brewing by the window. Everything feels pretty good. Got an old truck in the driveway, got some dirt upon my boots. I've learned happiness grows stronger when you stay close to your roots, and that's enough for me. This simple life I see, a quiet road, an open sky, and someone by my side.
everything money can bring. What matters most is plain to see, and that's enough for me. Evening settles on the hillside, crickets sing their nightly tune. The world can keep on chasing somewhere. I'll be right here beneath the moon, and that's enough for me. This simple life I see, a porch light shining through the dark, and peace inside my heart. I don't need the finer things or everything money can bring. What matters most is plain to see, and that's enough for me. I've watched people run in circles, looking for what they already had. Sometimes the richest kind of living is loving what you've got instead, and that's enough for me. This life fits naturally, a little faith, a little time, and days that move just right. When the sun goes down tonight, I'll thank the Lord for all I see. This simple life I've come to know will always be enough for me. Yeah, that's enough for me. Just the way life ought to be.
Last truck rolled down the highway, and the town has gone to sleep. Only the glow of distant porch lights and the whispers of the creek. The moon hangs low above the pasture, like an old friend passing by. I lean against the fence and listen to the silence of the night. The stars know my name, they watched me all these years, through every dream I've ever chased. every joy and tear. They shine above the back roads, the same as they always came. And somehow I find comfort knowing the stars know my name. The fields are resting in the darkness, the wind moves softly through the pines, and every thought I've carried lately feels lighter beneath the sky. The stars know my name, and the stories I don't tell, the roads I've taken, lessons learned, and the memories I know well. The world may keep on changing, but these old heavens stay the same. That's why I keep looking upward, where the stars know my name. Sometimes peace is not a destination or something money ever buys. Sometimes it's standing still at midnight under a blanket of country skies. The stars know my name as another night drifts by, like faithful friends above the valley, keeping watch from way up high. And when tomorrow starts its journey, I'll carry this feeling the same, that I'm never truly alone. When the stars know my name, yeah, the stars know my name, and tonight that's all I need. I left town early this morning, with the sunrise in my rearview glass. No schedule written on the dashboard, just a little fuel and a lot of open path. The radio plays an old country melody, the kind that makes you slow your pace. Every mile feels a little lighter with the wind upon my face. There's no rush on this road, no finish line I need to find. just the freedom of the highway and a peaceful state of mind. The world can keep on running, but I'm happy taking it slow. There's no rush on this road. Stop for coffee in a small town diner, talk with folks I've never known. Funny how a simple conversation can make the whole world feel like home. There's no rush on this road beneath these endless country skies. I've learned the best parts of living can't be measured by time. Every sunset tells a story, every turn helps me grow. There's no rush on this road. I spent too many years chasing things I thought I had to prove. Now I find more joy than in making every move. There's no rush on this road as the evening settles low. The stars begin to guide me wherever I may go. And if tomorrow looks uncertain, that's alright, I've come to know life is sweeter when you slow down. There's no rush on this road. Yeah, there's no rush on this road. And that's exactly where I belong. The evening settles on the front porch. The sky fades into shades of blue. We sit together in the silence, like we've done 1,000 times or two. The coffee's cold, the day's behind us. The crickets start their nightly song, and in the quiet of this moment, I know exactly where I belong. Nothing needs to be said when your hand is holding mine. The years have written every word across the pages of our time. No grand speeches, no perfect lines, no need to explain. Nothing needs to be said when love remains. We've shared the storms and sunny mornings, the roads that twisted unexpectedly, and every mile has taught me something about what love is meant to be. Nothing needs to be said when you're smiling from across the room, like a familiar old melody that still makes my heart bloom. The world can keep on talking, but we've got our own way. Nothing needs to be said at the end of the day. Love isn't always loud and shining, like fireworks across the sky. Sometimes it's simply showing up year after year, side by side. Nothing needs to be said as the moon climbs high tonight. I can see forever in your eyes, without a single word in sight. If I could choose one thing to keep, as all the years roll ahead, it'd be these quiet moments with you, where nothing needs to be said. Yeah, nothing needs to be said, 'cause your heart already knows mine. The sun goes down behind the hillside, painting amber through the trees. You sit beside me on the front porch, just talking softly with the breeze. We watched 1,000 sunsets together, and somehow they still feel new. Maybe it's not the view I'm seeing, maybe it's the view of you. You're my favorite kind of forever, the kind that never needs a plan. Just two hearts walking side by side, doing the best they can. No promises carved in stone, just love that keeps getting better. You're my favorite kind of forever. The years have written gentle stories, and every laugh line that we wear, and every one of those memories reminds me how lucky we are. You're my favorite kind of forever, steady as the morning sun, the kind of love that grows stronger long after the race is run. The world keeps turning faster, but we don't have to chase it ever. You're my favorite kind of forever. I used to think forever meant some distant dream beyond the years. Now I know it's found in simple moments, shared through laughter, love, and tears. You're my favorite kind of forever. A porch light shining through the night, a familiar hand to hold on to when the road gets steep. Sometimes if I could live 1,000 lifetimes and search the whole world over, I'd still choose this life with you. My favorite kind of forever. Yeah, you're my favorite kind of forever, and the best chapter of my life. Sunlight slipping through the curtains, coffee steaming in my hands, a gentle breeze across the backyard. Another day just as I planned. Old blue jeans and worn out sneakers, a familiar road beneath my feet. I don't need much to feel lucky. Life is simple, life is sweet.
It's the little things that matter, the moments money can't buy.
A quiet morning, a friendly smile, and wide open country skies. The older that I get, I see what happiness really means. It's the little things that matter, and they've always been enough for me. Working hard until the evening, watching daylight slowly fade, hearing crickets start their singing, a shadow stretch across the lane. It's the little things that matter, the simple joys along the way. A porch swing moving with the wind, at the close of every day. The older that I get, I know life ain't as complicated as it seems. It's the little things that matter, more than all those bigger dreams. I spent years chasing tomorrow, thinking something else was missing. Then I found the best parts of life were right here in the living. It's the little things that matter, the laughter shared with friends, the peace of coming home at night and doing it all again. If I could leave one truth behind for anyone searching like me, it's the little things that matter, and they're all you'll ever need. It's the little things that matter, simple hearts and simple dreams. I remember that summer evening when we were young and full of plans. Now the seasons keep on turning, and I'm still holding your hand. The road wasn't always easy. We had our share of rainy days, but every storm just taught us how to love in deeper ways. The years look good on you, like the sunset on the hills, like an old song getting sweeter every time it's played again. Time may leave its gentle traces, but one thing stays true: the years look good on you. Your laughter fills the kitchen just like it always did before, and somehow every little moment makes me love you even more. The years look good on you, like autumn colors on the trees, like a warm light through the window on a quiet evening breeze. Every memory we've gathered, every dream we've traveled through, the years look good on you. Some people fear the passing of time, watching yesterday fade away, but I found beauty in every chapter and every line that age creates. The years look good on you, better than they ever could, 'cause your heart still shines the same way, and your soul still feels like home. If I had one wish forever, it would simply be this truth: to spend the rest of my days watching the years look good on you. Yeah, the years look good on you, and they always will.